All right, guys, we're back. And here's Shauna Myers herself. She's the expert massage therapist on this panel for Bio Bootcamp Live. Shauna, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
All right, all right. So you're going to help us with massage, and specifically if people have injuries. So talk to me. What do you have for us?
Okay. Well, some of the key benefits of massage, first off the bat, are helping the muscles to relax, relieving tension and stress. But it does help and shorten the recovery time between your workouts. It also improves your circulation. So, in treating your injuries and recovery time and improving the circulation is going to, improve that blood flow, um, get all that moving. So your injuries are going to heal faster, and because that's going to build the healthy muscle and lessen the scar tissue that builds, um, which in turn, will also, the healthy muscle will build healthy nerve fibers.
Okay, all right. So when you talk about injury, it sounds like you're speaking more specifically about working out. Is there any other types of injuries that you could have that massage helps?
Yeah, even typical everyday injuries, even construction workers, or
Mm,
you know just laborers, nurses, doctors, people that use their arms, tow truck drivers. I've seen rotator cuff injuries, sprains, strains, um, uh, uh, you name it, any kind of injury,
gotcha.
even post-op perioperative pain,
What is
can
that?
surgical pain.
Okay, okay.
So massage is great for treating post-surgical pain, and also can speed the recovery time up for um, post-surgical procedures. So it's really good in those kind of surgeries as well.
All right. So I know you're out there in Minnesota. What's the name of the place that you out there with the chiropractor?
Um, I work with Dr. Mark at TPMI,
Okay.
and there's also Dr. Phil and with Great Lakes Chiropractic, and
Mm.
I'm at Twin Cities Natural Care Center. We're all in one area together,
Oh, okay. All
and
right. Cool.
there's also a therapy center called Threads of Hope.
All right. All right. So, what are the main people that you see when you're there at TPMI? What is it all just working out? Are you looking at some of the patients that come in for the chiropractor situation, or what does that look like?
Um, all the above.
Oh, got you. Got you. All right. So as we talk about these different benefits, what types of massages do you have?
We have trigger point therapy, and that's a trigger point is basically a point on the body that causes pain in another location on the body. And better explained, like, say I'll show you on my arm. So I could push my finger here,
Hmm.
but I would feel it down here.
Got you. Got you.
And it could be like, and that could be like a pinched nerve or something where you would feel like a shooting pain. Oftentimes you would see that in like like you could see that in like a sciatic nerve.
Right. Right.
And or we see that up in the brachial plexus, where you'll have people will get numbness and tingling in their fingertips that'll go up into their
Mm.
hands, and that'll be up there. And so we can use trigger point therapy and relieve a lot of that.
Okay. All right. What other types of massages are there?
Well, we have Swedish Massage, And that is basically where we use, the long gliding strokes that
Hmm.
moves the blood up towards the heart. And it uses light to medium pressure.
Okay.
And then we move on to deep tissue, which is just like the Swedish massage, but it uses the deeper pressure. And whereas massage is more would be geared towards like relaxation or just, when you just need to use a lighter pressure, deep tissue would be more for like a when you're needing to get more knots or adhesions, more for chronic pain issues that you're like, when you're really needing to get deep, deep into those muscles,
It's
that you
it's
would
it's the
use that.
massages. It's the massages that people when you hear people screaming in there. That's that massage.
Well, I have been made I am known to make grown men cry.
Mm, got you. Got you.
That is my superpower.
Okay, all right. As we talk about you being a part of Justice League, that is your superpower.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
what else you want to tell us about massage before we get into, truly before we get into Justice League and how you fit into Justice League? What else do you want to tell us about massage?
Self massage. The self massage is just massage that you can do on yourself,
Right?
the comfort of your own home,
Sure, sure.
you know. And of course, it's cost effective, and it gets you in between those appointments, so you can do it as often as you want. And the only problem is, there's some areas you can't reach, and your hands would get tired a
Right,
lot quicker because most people aren't, geared to give massage for a long period of time. So
right.
their hands tire very quickly. So, and I even myself notice that when I go to give myself the self massage, my hands tire quicker than when I'm giving other people a massage. Not understanding that concept,
Right,
but
right. So I'm curious. I'm curious. What about the massage guns, right? Like
yeah.
those massage guns, could you give because a lot of people have I have one, right?
Hmm.
And so curious to know the best way to use it on yourself. I would love for us to do maybe a class and we can get
Oh,
some of Justice League, we can get a lot of different people to give themselves some type of self massage that can help them in between the regular massages, or if you can't get a massage right away, seeing how there is a lot of advantages to the blood flow, the breaking up the scar tissue, the relieving for injury. If you could show us some tips and almost like a demonstration, we could do a Zoom call. That could be great. You want to do
yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, I'd love to, because I actually was going to. That was my next thing that I was going to say. That there were tools that they do have for self massage that help in the aid of the tiring upper extremities.
Right, right. So I have, like I said, I have one of those, and I would love to know how to use it much more effectively, right?
Yeah.
Because I know it's easy to do your legs or your calf muscles, even some of your chest muscles and things like that. But when you look at some of the other little tricks that you all know, because you all know every tendon, every muscle, every ligament, how everything gets with each other. I thought I lost you for a moment. How everything gets with interlocks with each other, like you're talking about the trigger. I push here, but here hurts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably show us how to put some things together that can help relieve and alleviate that. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So I want people to realize that, and I want to say kudos to you um, for coming
Thank
out
you.
here. You said you're not really the speaking type, You
No.
know, we literally try to help our team come out of their comfort zone, and we do it in a very caring, holding you by the hand type of way. So I know we got a lot of people that's watching this right now. I want to thank you for coming out. But just like everybody else that's part of Justice League, you are part of Justice League as well. And your mom is part of Justice League. Big shout out to Cheryl Story. But from a massage standpoint and what you do and your own personal experience, tell us about this.
Well, um, my own personal experience with it,
Please, yes.
like my results.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have to say that I have noticed that not only have I been sleeping better, um, my focus, concentration, which I know still has a long way to go, but I mean it's gotten way better.
Sure.
um, and my skin has improved. Started toning. I'm having well, muscle definition. I'm trying to angle the camera to see, but and the sagging skin because I had the gastric bypass,
Mm,
and that I had just thought that I was stuck with forever is starting to tone up. And I, you know, and I'm proud to say that for the first time in my life, it being, nearly 40, and, that I was able to wear a two-piece bathing suit to the lake with my kids. And I, that was, a sense of accomplishment. It being, a really, really big girl most of my
mm,
life.
mm.
And just to be able to do that and feel comfortable in my own skin.
Right.
And that really was a lot for me. But another really big thing was I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, and it's very painful, but I don't like the effects that the medications that they put me on had on my immune system, because it made me really, really sick. And so I went off of them, and so I suffered in pain. And in taking this, I've now been on it for a month, and I have, even during my RA flare ups, where you could visibly see my joints swollen,
Hmm.
um, I didn't even notice. I had so much energy, and I was just jumping out of bed on and normally I would be stuck in bed, not really able to move a lot because it would be so painful
Right.
with between the fibro and the RA, and and with my hands and stuff, just trying to get them to move in the morning because they would lock up, and it would take, hours, with when I would be in an active flare. And it's not like that anymore.
Right. Okay. All right.
And
What are some of the benefits that you talk to your patients about? Because you've only been on for a month, so you're just really scratching the surface of what this stuff is going to do. The longer you're on it, the better you get, right? And so, but it sounds like the payoff for you is already there, just in 1 month. But what do you talk to your patients about as far as seeing how you understand this kind of on a different level?
oh, I just simply explain the benefits
Mm,
of, from a pain perspective. Just saying,
right.
how much for, the pain and the health and the wellness.
Right. You know what? It's funny because we have a lot of people that are here at this bio boot camp live that everybody is really just focused on what they do. Because you focus on injury, you focus on pain, and it's alleviated a lot of the pain. Because you've had an extreme weight loss, and kudos to you. And because you've accomplished that, the sagging of the skin is now getting better for you. I
Mhm.
love to see what your skin looks like in 6 months from now. So people that are looking for extreme weight loss, that is one of the side effects, and this gel can absolutely help. Well, hey, I want to thank you for being a part of Bio Bootcamp. I'd love to do some of the stuff that we're talking about doing. I know that was just kind of thrown at you at the last moment, but for us to do some demos and things like that, you know what? For the people that are interested in the demos, leave a message right now, and so I can write your information down, and maybe we can get a group of people so you can do the self massage, and then we go from there. Shauna, I want to thank you so much for being a
Yeah.
part of what we're doing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Hey guys, we'll be right back with our next speaker.